does he have to do this?
I just got out of trouble. I ain't trying to get back in. I'm straight.
I'm gonna show them. They can't do this to me.
We were just so scared and so nervous, and
He had his gun, he was ready.
It just seemed like it was my fault because I didn't see the problem.
But you just never knew.
I don't know what to do.
Hi, I'm Nora.
And I'm Denny. We're here to talk to you about the pressures we face every day.
Today, more than ever, kids have to worry about problems like date rape, eating disorders, relationship abuse, suicide, violence, and pressure just to fit in. Some kids feel like they have no place to turn. They can't talk to their parents, their friends, their teachers, or even their counselors.
Because students feel like they have no way of telling someone, they often end up in situations that they can't handle. Many of these kids end up hurting someone or hurting themselves.
Our school district is providing us with a resource to reach out and help others and help ourselves by creating a hotline. The purpose of this hotline is to provide us with the opportunity to report incidents without having to identify ourselves.
All the information provided at the hotline is kept completely confidential. This is a way for us to possibly save the lives of our friends and create a safer campus here for everybody.
Ever since I was younger, when I was kindergarten, I was always bigger than all my friends. I was on the couch one day and I was so excited because I was telling my mom I'm going to try out for volleyball. And the first thing she says is, well, you're going to lose weight, right? I mean, after that I ran to the restroom and I tried sticking a finger down my throat, but it didn't work. My mom mentions that all the time. I tell her my feet hurt. It's because you're fat, you know that. Mom, my back hurts because you're fat. I mean, I want to try out for this play where you're gonna lose weight, right? I don't know what to do. I don't want to end my life, but if I'm so fat, I want to. If that's the only way, I will.
Many of us today are facing pressure and problems at home and school. Problems that may cause us to take our own life. Do you know someone or have a friend who's always depressed? Have you heard their threats of suicide? Has no one taken them seriously? If their problem goes ignored, they may become one of the numerous teen suicide statistics. The new school hotline is intended for people that we care about. Don't wait until it's too late. It's as simple as picking up the phone. You won't be getting them into trouble, but you may be saving their life. All the information provided will be kept completely confidential.
They think they can just shove me around some little skinny guy. See, I know my dad keeps his handgun, and I mean, it's loaded and everything. I may just bring that to school and kill them all.
We got the heat, we got all the guns and everything ready. We got to punk out my brother, try to punk out Darius' brother, everybody, Herbert and all of them.
Dude, I just got out of trouble. I ain't trying to get back in. I'm straight.
You ain't gonna get in trouble, man.
School violence really happens and can happen here. Each and every day, troubled kids bring weapons to school in an effort to solve their problems. This violence is a product of many things, including gang and racial tensions. We find ourselves being pressured into making decisions that we know are wrong, like bringing knives, guns, or other weapons to school. If you know someone who jokes about hurting others or plans to fight, it's your responsibility to do something about it. Use the school hotline and let someone know what's going on. I know that's a hard decision to make, but if you don't do anything and something does happen, you have to live with the consequences for the rest of your life. I don't know about you, but I'd rather get my friend a little bit of trouble rather than face the fact that I could have saved someone's life.
Last week, I caught my best friend in the bathroom holding a razor to her wrist. She told me that her boyfriend was abusing her, and it became so obvious, so blatantly obvious. It seemed to be my fault because I didn't see it. I mean, she was wearing the big sweaters, she was wearing the glasses, she had bruises all over her, she was crying every night. We didn't even recognize her anymore. I mean, she wasn't the same person she used to be. And then yesterday I walked in the bathroom and she was dead.
Many of us like to ignore signs of abuse, whether they are verbal or physical. But many young girls are suffering from terrible abuse from their boyfriends and relatives, including rape and murder. If you know someone that is being abused, help them. They may be unable or too afraid to help themselves. Abuse of any kind is wrong and it must be stopped. Sometimes it could lead to serious problems like suicide or even murder. If you have a friend you feel may be in danger or is suffering from abuse, report what is happening to the hotline. Remember, no one will know because all the information provided will be kept completely confidential. This is what the hotline is intended to do, is to give you a source to call and help others, or even yourself.
I have a boyfriend. I love him so much. After school today, he's gonna fight. I'm so scared. Why does he have to do this? I want to tell someone. I don't want to get him in trouble. I don't want him to get mad at me. He's gonna get hurt.
Even in today's society, we're still faced with problems of racial issues, which can result in gang violence. As a high school student, many of us are persuaded to become part of the wrong crowd, possibly even a gang, or we're trying to be someone we're not. We sometimes find ourselves being pressured to make decisions that we know are wrong. If you or someone you know need help making the right decision, use the school hotline before it's too late.
3 years ago. God, it was 3 years ago. I should be over it by now. But I'm not. If I would have done something, said something, you know, it was just a joke. She cut herself. It was just to get attention. You know, it was nothing more than that. But, you know, if I would have said something, you know, she would be alive today. She had a chance. She had such a chance. She was so young.
I know you think using a hotline to report school problems goes against everything you believe in. But if you have a friend or you know someone who may be in a very serious situation, don't wait. Call the hotline today.
All the information is kept completely confidential. You may be making the difference between life and death. There are things we can deal with, and then there are things that we can't. But only you can make the right decision. So please, don't hesitate to do the right thing.
If you are ever in doubt, just use the hotline.